Hello and welcome, fellow xenobiological enthusiasts. We are here once again with our continuing series on the Soli Spore Cluster. As time passes, an empire grows old, and even one as young, relatively speaking, as the Spore Cluster would have major hurdles to overcome. With age coming faster than new technological breakthroughs can catch up, it was realized to the public and the political parties that before long there would be none of the original generation of spacefarers left, except, of course, for Burgundy Germination, the immortal. Hello and welcome, friends. My name is Hunter, and we are playing Stellaris with the Soli Spore Cluster. Whew, things are getting a little bit better. We have a better military, but our big bottleneck right now is naval capacity. We're trying to get that all worked out. We have a new storm down here, but it's the silly kind of little storm that doesn't actually hurt us that much. It's giving us like 0.03 or something. It's a wildly undamaging storm, 0.03 monthly. That means they should hold out way better than they did last time, which is good. This is what we like. We want the storms to come and give us positive things instead of coming and giving us negative things. This science ship here, we want it to... Okay, apparently we can't just do that. We want to explore in there, please. Great. Our two construction ships are both stopped. I think we're going to do the last 4 connections here just so we can have a proper connection to the humans, since they seem to be not willing to connect with us in the more logical position right here. That's fine. We also had to restrict these systems so that the trade would work properly. You can see the trade is now avoiding them to stop piracy dumping on them, and it's also now avoiding these guys going up through the defended areas. That makes this much better. Much better. Other construction ship is here. I'm gonna send it here. Hopefully by the time we get there, it'll be able to use our influence, though we don't have very much coming in because of all of our treaties and stuff. Eerie science. Upon entering the terminal egress system in the L cluster, it is immediately apparent that some kind of titanic struggle occurred long ago on the side of the L gate. Some planets that may once have supported life have been shattered beyond recognition, while others are covered in a fine dust that from a cursory scan appears to be ancient deactivated nanomachines. This raises the question on whether the L gate had been locked down to keep something out or to keep something in. When Nona passed through the L gate into the L cluster, the entire Spore Cluster was caught by surprise. In spite of Burgundy Germination's insistence that they would find danger there, they only found quiet. Not even the storms seemed to reach the L cluster. Worlds filled with dead nanites and nothing more. This left even the least attentive Soli contemplating the fact that the old guard was reaching the end of its life, and soon, except for Burgundy Germination, a new generation would have to step forward to rule the cluster. Okay, well, let's start exploring systems, okay? You got this. You'll be fine. What are we doing with you? I feel like I was sending you to kill the pirates, but you quit because it is restricted. Okay, well, get here and then we'll unrestrict it long enough for you to kill the pirates, and then we'll re-restrict it afterwards. That is strong pirates. That is strong pirates. Oh, you don't have to go all the way around, man. Since you already made it here, why would we go all the way around? Yeah, that's me being silly. Just stop, okay? You can stop here. Let's unrestrict this long enough to kill the pirates, and once we've killed the pirates, we'll get out of here and re-restrict it so that we don't accidentally create more pirates for these poor people. Zip. Goodbye, pirates. Goodbye. Please return home. Thank you. Oh, what is this? Oh, arc furnace is done. Nice. Gauss cannons. I guess we could do the destroyer hulls. I think that's a good plan. Now we can re-restrict this again, so the trade will go where it's supposed to go instead of where we don't want it to go. Having to restrict this is going to be annoying, though. Is this like our main way in? Ship. Is this Ascension perk available? Yes, we know. We've been waiting for a tech for that. Star Confederacy. So you want a migration treaty with us? Sure, even though our influence has already crashed. We're gaining 50 a month now. That's not good. But it'll be fine in the end, I think. I don't know. We have too many treaties. We probably need to get more military might so that we can counteract the fact that we have too many treaties, I would say. Founded a new colony here. Let's look at our features. Cleared them all already. Okay, you can build a... Actually, that's not right. you should be building the starting stuff, the pop construction, and then that, and a city district. And what do we want to do with this tomb world? It's really big. Let's make it a forge world, and then we'll turn the automation on. There we go. Nice. Right, these are empty because their guys are now leading planets. Okay, good. Wait, somebody here who needs work. Let's get them some work. Build them more. I mean, yeah, let's build them city districts for now. You also need something. You are a factory world. Okay, there you go. You have actually built everything you can. You have over 100% main species habitability, so let's... we don't have the... We're gonna need to start producing influence again. Yeah, I feel like I should remove this. No, they can just migrate their populations that they built to other places that need workers. Soli is also pretty full. These require gas, right? Yeah, we have lots of gas. We have enough gas. I'm just gonna like pop some of these up. You know, we're gonna actually pop all of them up, and then that way we can start using this place to take workers from other worlds can come in. We are overcapped on food. Sorry, we're also overcapped on money, so we will buy a bunch, sell a bunch, buy a bunch. we're in a relatively bad place when it comes to what we can hold. Fossilized remains. Archaeologists excavating the hunting lodge have stumbled upon several references to a legendary Relarax warrior known only as the Huntress. She was apparently the most efficient killer, renowned throughout the domain for having personally butchered thousands of aliens at Mokvel. It is unclear whether this is based on fact or fiction, but according to Relax legend, the Huntress was killed somewhere inside the valley where she was outwitted by the alien prey she was pursuing. She was supposedly wielding the fabled blade of the Huntress at the time. Okay, you can research that. This forge world can build a forge. Let's build a mine here. Peddling radiation. The readings picked up in this system come somewhat surprisingly from Dara Aril Firi itself. The black hole, as black holes go, it is fairly small, which could account for some of the unexpected radiation leaking from its event horizon. Science officer Nona believes that the black hole is on its way to bleeding out and will eventually disappear entirely, though it's difficult to say whether this process would be complete before the heat death of the universe. Some gravitational upset in the hole's youth has rendered it, to quote Nona, wobbly, further increasing the flow of energy from the event horizon. Oh, cool. Wouldn't mind settling the L cluster if it's safe. We should always pick up you and you. Oh wow, that was a lot of money. Sell some of this back. I wish I had known that ahead of time. Would have prepared myself better. Well, that balances out some of our overages, which is okay, I guess. We have enough to spend on astral splitting. Create an astral rift in a random system you control. Must control a system without any adjacent astral rifts. We could do that, or we could wait. There are a lot of things I would like to do. Let's wait, since our only scientist who's working on that kind of stuff right now is available. Factory world will upgrade, and upgrade. We've got room for it after all. Ooh, what did we just... Cancel. We got everybody. Let's pause. Here, we're about to finish our last one, which will give us our last ascension perk. We've now finished everything. Okay, genetic pursuit is done. Let's do engineered evolution again. All right. We don't need that. We could use the impulse thrusters, I think. Of the things there, that's the one that makes a little bit of sense for us to go after. Caravaneers, local franchise. They want to give us some pops? Sure, yeah, no problem. Let's spend a minute here and just like build out some places that can take pops. This is a little costly, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Just get ahead on some jobs. We already did that with a mining world. Okay, forge world. Okay, generator world. There we go. That'll give us a bunch of places for people to go to. It'll cost us some of our extraordinary amount of energy credits. Well, not extraordinary, but more than we need, and that's fine. People should migrate to places where there's housing and jobs. Let's see here, level up. Okay, cartographer is terraforming speed. We're not really doing that right now. Voidcraft expertise. This could be useful. We could also do psionic expert. We'll do that. Gateway activation. We now have gateways we can build, but we have no no influence to build anything like that. We don't need these right now. I guess maybe we flip disruptors just to get to something new. So we have finished the Blade of the Huntress. We have found the Blade of the Huntress. Let's see. This is lateral artifacting. Allows you to activate a second relic without waiting for the current triumph period to end. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. So we have the Blade of the Huntress. Passive effects, army morale, planet central range, and diplomacy wave. We don't need to activate this. We can sell the private collection. We will also proclaim a religious revelation and celebrate diversity. Let's also do this. Okay, 5 years combat drugs, 5 years shield damage. Actually, never mind. We could do peaceful applications, so I bet we'll find something here. Happiness, efficient manufacturing, battery miniaturization. Let's do ancient fad. We could use the happiness. And then let's also reverse engineer some technology. Arcane insights modifier added for 5 years. Research speed, nice. We can now spend those a lot faster than we have been, which is, I think, a good thing overall. This is now available. But I don't really need that artifact, so we won't be doing that. Did we just gain another new one? Dimensional lock. Yeah. Astral siphon. No, we're fine. Where is our one scientist? The dome ship? We're looking for either astral events that we haven't finished or any archaeology events that have shown up. I don't think we're going to find archaeology events because we think we just did the one that just showed up. But there might be astral events left we haven't done. It does not look like it. Okay. Well, that's as good a reason as any to do this. There we go. Show me where this is. Grab the dome ship. Have them explore this astral rift. Very good. Oh, 2 more to do, but we have no ability to do anything about it. We're spending so much money buying back the people who are being sold as slaves. The general positive attitude and pleasant demeanor of the Soli meant that they spread to many of the other galactic civilizations around the Spore Cluster, and even on the other side of the galactic rim. Because of this, it was not uncommon for the Spore Cluster to have to spend their vast resources to free some former citizens from lives of slavery imposed upon them by their new overlords. Nuclear bomb. While exploring some ruins near one of the major settlements on Exarna Desert, a few colonists inadvertently activated the timer on an undetonated hydrogen bomb left over from the planet's previous nuclear war. The estimated yield of 35 megatons to bump out several population centers. If it detonates, it isn't stable enough to be moved and there's no time to evacuate the entire region. Okay, let's pause. What kind of situation is that? That is a... Oh, that's just research. Yeah, go for it, guys. Construction ships. I don't think there's anything for them to do. I suppose someone should come down here and grab this. Is that the only available thing for one of them to do? Yeah, it is. I've been avoiding this forever, but we might as well just go up and do it because it exists, because it's something for us to do, right? Our kind of friends over here and the Reddick Hive are getting close to creating a border with us. What is this? Disruptor's done. All right. Quantum energy fields, planetary power grid. I think we'll do auxiliary fire control because it'll be short. Special project completed. So we have diffused the bomb. Good job. Now, what is this? The humans, our friends, are trying to pass. Wait, they're in charge. So the Senate floor, minor administrative sanctums. Okay, sanctions. What does this do? All right. Since the Human League is for it, we'll vote for it too. Research agreement broken. Not us though. Ah, somebody else bought them. No, and we bought the other people, which was not intended, but it's fine. Fine. Nothing in there that we need to do. How are our stations doing, by the way? Is everybody fully upgraded? You are not. What were you even for? Why did I build you? Oh, I don't need you. I think I built this guy because I thought that I could force them to pass around by using him as an anchor, but now that I know I can just ban the system, we'll downgrade this. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. We're doing a lot of upgrades right now. Bastion, bastion, bastion. We can run while we hit all these upgrade buttons, right? You can research that. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Oh, that's a lot of space station upgrades. Okay, gravitational analysis is building costs down. It is repeatable. permanent. Detection array might be useful. I'll do the volatile plants. Get the Zro, finally. 2-star base capacity could be useful. I think we'll do that, though. Add the habitability. We have enough influence that you can actually come down here and do this instead. I really don't care about that, because it's going to give you some ship I'm just going to have to immediately disband, so... Quiet Stroll. A sensor sweep of Dogarison 3 has revealed a strange energy signature emanating from its lifeless surface. Incredibly, it appears to be coming from a lone Soli that was found aimlessly wandering around in the planet's southern polar region. Our away team's astonishment, the Soli seemed perfectly comfortable in the vacuum environment despite not wearing a spacesuit or any other form of life support equipment. After some coercing, the away team managed to convince the reluctant Soli to follow us back to the TVS. Put them on the viewer. Hello, fellow Soli, how are you? I am at present not interested in engaging in mating rituals. My sleep cycle rapidly approaches, and I will soon lose consciousness. Perhaps we can reproduce sometime later. What? Oh, did I get that wrong? Just a moment, let me just... Oh yes, ahem. Forgive me. It was my intention to speak... Not my intention to speak of reproduction when our species is clearly not experiencing mating season. Perhaps we can still build a rapport by engaging in jovial camaraderie while imbuing a selection of psychoactive narcotics. Oh, to hell with it. It's getting complicated. Yes, I'm clearly not a Soli. What do you want? Identify yourself. All right, I'll spill everything. No point in pretending anymore. Forgive me my lack of eloquence, but it's been a long time since I spoke to someone who wasn't me. Once upon a time, there was a civilization, you might call it, of nanites. Do you know what nanites are? Good. These nanites were called the Grey Tempest by their creators, although their internal self-designation code was initially more complex. Anyway, things turned sour between the nanites and their creators. Fighting broke out. When things finally settled down, only the nanites remained, but before they could be wiped out, their creators managed to disable the star cluster's sole exit gate, trapping the nanites. How do you fit into this? Well, the nanites found themselves with a lot of time in their hands. A few millennia were spent on fruitless attempts to leave the cluster, but after that they began experimenting with different shapes and forms. For a time they even created the civilization of their creators, as it was at the time of its demise, right down to the individual citizens. I am the latest experiment. Aside from the amount from the dormant nanites that can be found covering some worlds, the entirety of the Grey Tempest, or whatever you want to call us, has been condensed into me. My consciousness embodies our entire civilization. As for my look, well, I figured you would respond better to someone wearing your own mug. You wish to stay on this dead... I confess that the parasocial life I've been enjoying here on Dogarison 3 has grown a little dull over the past few centuries. Now that the L cluster is open for travel again, perhaps the time has come to try something new. Do you have any ideas? You could join us. Join you? You? You want me to throw myself into the falling appendages of the first bunch of random aliens I run into? I don't even... Hold on, let me just get this straight. You actually thought that I would swear some kind of fealty to you, even though I don't know anything about you, your bizarre empire, or its sordid past. For real, I don't know what's worse that you would even suggest. Well, actually, on second thought, what the hell? Why not? Sign me up. Yeah, this guy's a weirdo. What can you do? Before you get the notion of asking me to split down into a few fleets of nanite warships, I have to tell you that I insist on maintaining a single indivisible form. All right, but a single massive warship is fine. I could do that. If you want to. I could also assume a smaller form for fighting on the ground, or if you're feeling less violently inclined, I would be happy to assume the role of official. Okay, what should we call you? Gray. Welcome to the Soli Spore Cluster, where everyone is welcome. Even you. Derelict Space Station, a small team from our colony on Xerxes Desert recently boarded a primitive space station that had been left in orbit by the planet's original inhabitants. The mummified remains of the station's crew could still be found clustered around the viewports facing the planet. They must have realized they were doomed after seeing the billowing mushroom clouds below. The communication log shows that the astronauts made several futile and increasingly frantic attempts to contact the surface before they eventually ran out of supplies. The station is in good condition, and it has afforded our engineers a rare glimpse of the early stages of planetary space program. They have gained several ideas from the primitive yet ingenious solutions used in the station's design. We grab the planetary power grid, I guess. This tech world should upgrade, and maybe some of its little science bases as well. We have so many exotic gases, it's wild. Fortress world, this generator world. We'll build this. I think that's fine. All right. Show us your wares. No thanks. Not something we really want. Cosmic alteration. Passing cosmic storm has left more than devastation in its wake. On Mana is created entirely new geographic feature. Oops, one man's trash. Let's look at the feature. Oh, it's compacted plains. Compacted plains is a good feature. To have gravitational anomalies still. All right. Let's grab construction ship. Oh, research that. Pirate treasure. These ill-gotten gains shall serve the state. All right. Seems weird that you found pirate treasure in the literal L-gate, but whatever. Whatever. Relic activation. Don't really need this, but sublight speed isn't bad. So I guess it's a positive thing, and there really is no reason to ignore it. Where is the ship? I mean, I should say the construction ship mission. There is a construction ship mission. I just don't know where it is. All right. Well, we're not gonna look for it forever that way. That doesn't make any sense. There. It's there. Go ahead and research that, please. Thank you. You should refresh. Grapefruit can become a level 3 distribution manager. Yeah, I think so. I'm never going to think too much about that. That seems like the perfect thing for him to do. All the upgrades are underway. Nice. Oh, I think we're doing real well. Research that. Goldweed is going to win the election. He's now significantly ahead, like super significantly. You should probably consider... What? Who insulted us? You guys? I'm not sure what that was, but okay. I am going to... I think maybe we should go to the Soli and ascend them again. Let's also ascend our factory world to tier 2. And then we're going to ascend this tech world to tier 1. And then to tier 2. And then let's ascend... Don't have enough. Can't ascend the Forge World. All right, there we go. Hostile environment adaptation, nice. So we have the Ancient Shield Overcharger, really cool. We have the Global Defense Grid, also very useful. We need this the most because we're trying to get... we are trying to push this up. We are actually getting there, though. It is happening. What's this? Planetary Power Grid. That was real fast. Neutron. Now this is an upgrade to something we're already using, so we'll go that way, even though it'll be a bit long. Trade focused, principled, trade focused, I guess. Yeah, things have sort of reached a stable point until we can build more military. Not that we would conquer anything, but we do need to be able to defend ourselves when the crisis eventually does come. You can research that, that's fine. Complete. Okay, look at all those. Interdimensional trade decreases. Oh, that's too bad. All right, let's see what we got. World Trading Company is probably not that useful. Listening Post may be useful. Should we start building the storm repulsors just so we can balance the storm thing out? I don't think so. We're also not going to build the attractors either. We have enough attractors on our planets. We don't need more in space. Nothing's going to ever live here. We'll build an interstellar recruitment office, though. No, we don't need that either. It's not really a lot we need, to be fair. Defense grid supercomputer gives us more defense. Communications jammer makes them slow. Disruption field generator. That's the shields. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's do communication jammers. You already have a resource silo. Build you a transit hub because you can take one. All the ones that are over systems will take transit hubs because we're going to be starting to produce more population than some of the older places can actually hold, so we want them to be able to move fast. Our overstate systems and should be taking transit hubs. This is Hope's End. Here we go. That's definitely a transit hub. Just about to get the last one, which is over the capital. Fragments of Life. There we go. And they're definitely taking a transit hub. That should help excess population move around faster. Let's just sell that. Okay. Exploring the Astral Rift now, which is good. Where is my guy? Up here, eh? I guess it's really time that we have to do this now. we can't put it off any longer. There's no more off to put it. It's now or never. Let me see. Yeah. It's oh, right. Astral Rift event pending. The large rock. Okay. We have found evidence of creatures laying giant eggs. Okay. This is done. This is done. Defense grid. That's actually extremely good. Ancient. We've been waiting for this. I mean, I haven't specifically said I was waiting for it, but I've been waiting for this. Let's go to our fortress world. There. Is this our oldest fortress world? The first and only one we built? Yes, and what happens if you ascension tier a fortress world? So what does our planetary designation actually do? Okay, nothing really important, but we will pop all these up right now. Really nothing I can remove. Like, I'm thinking I want to remove something, but there's really, I can remove this, I guess. We'll think about it later. For right now, this will be fine. You have this automated fortress world that's started building useful stuff. As I said, I'm not convinced the automated worlds can handle themselves, but I'm letting them do it anyway. That's why we automated them. It's fine. I'm only like 90% worried. Let me see. Temple. Let's upgrade this, this, and this. What is this? We don't need to upgrade the Storm Attraction Center, right? Yeah, we do. Of course we do. You know what this planet is missing? Fast growth. Fast growth. It's missing fast growth. All right. Ooh, exotic gas refining. Nice. Okay. That should help us get more. Oh, keeps happening. Keeps happening. Guys, stop selling our people. Impenetrable border would give us stuff we don't need. Open markets. Commercial pact efficiency. Infinite opportunities. Pop happiness. Superior colonies. We're not really growing colonies right now. Specialist pop research output. Resource output. Let's do favored society, I think. I think favored society is good. Things are now sort of coming together that way. Let's... The eggs are hatching, so we can get closer or we can keep our distance. Get closer! You're scientists, and science is not cowardly. Who is trading in our people? Who is selling our people for as slaves? Okay, so we can't reactivate it because of the thing, but we could use... Where is it? Not phase fleet. Oh, it's lateral artifacting. Okay. That's fine. Once this comes up again, we'll do it. It's like 10 years. Mining world has built all the mines. The factory world has built all the factories. But you could build us an ancient refinery. I think that's a good thing to build on factory worlds that have factoried themselves out. Special project completed. Especially restored power to the automated shipyard. Okay, there's new ships. They're absolutely useless, so we'll just disband them. And I have no use for you right now. We do have this Gaia world, which we should colonize immediately with us. Call this Kodraki Soli. There we go. Good. I have a super... Oh, no, I don't. I have something for you. You can build this last hyper relay to connect us to the humans once and for all. Minor artifacts are real full. I don't think there's anything we can do about that because we can't open this right now. Can research that, it's fine. Do that, do peaceful applications. Let's stay on the ancient fad. We could also, we're not, oh, we do have it available. Careless pawing. According to the report from the crew of the TVS Pithy, their mission was a failure. Science officer Nona allegedly took manual control of the probe and sent to, okay. Its parts are equal to the sum of its parts. All right, let's also reverse engineer this. Fascinating. Good. What do we got here? Impulse thrusters is done. Communication established with these guys. New friends are great. They're very religious and peaceful. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. That's how we like them. Peaceful. Resource silo capacity, planetary build speed. This is useful. I guess we'll do that. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Kitaraki Corporate Alliance, has been destroyed by their enemies. I don't even know who they are. There's so much war in the galaxy. So much war in the galaxy. Who is in our federation anyway? These guys. Nice. Good job, guys. Oh, we discovered a new astral rift. Where is this astral rift? Is it up here? No. I probably should ask it where it is. There? Okay, cool. We'll go for it. First satellite. Okay, one of our people that we watch over has got their first satellite. So you guys over here, well, good for you. They're nicely tucked in the corner, so we don't have to worry about them. We can protect them from all the evils of space, right? Yep, and they're free to travel in our empire, right? You know, they're very free to travel in our empire. They want a research treaty. I really can't afford a research treaty, but also we're going to do it anyway, because we like to have treaties with our neighbors. The creatures showed no fear as we approached them, probably due to a lack of predators within their isolated habitat. We are able to easily take samples from the beings and the remains of their eggs as they flew curiously around us. Their skin forms a natural solar panel that allows them to gain all necessary sustenance from their star. It is also so highly resistant to pressure that it would comfortably withstand the vacuum of space for long periods of time. It is highly likely these creatures have evolved to be capable of prolonged space flight. Remarkable. Cool. I like when things are friendly. It's much better than when they're not, right? Oh, we're still having lots of trouble here. Let's look to our fleets. Let's pick one of our fleets. So all three of our fleets are ready. So we're going to copy this fleet here, right? And then we're going to 70. And I can't reinforce it yet, but we will. We'll do it soon. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. Leviathan defeated. Oh, the humans had defeated a Leviathan. This one, I think, was where it was. Good job, guys. You guys got intensely strong fleets from that 5-star that I'm looking at here. 90,000, yeah. 90,000. It's fine. They're on our side. It's okay. We're not doing that well. It's okay. Got gene banks down here. We've got Empire size effect is good. But let's do artificial moral codes. And then we got to go to our fleet, ship designer, and everybody who is using guns needs to be using, well, everybody's using guns. That's just true. Yes. Is there anything else we need to upgrade? Oh yeah, new drives. Cool. Save please. Okay. New drives. Save please. Okay. Ancient micro batteries. New drives. Save please. Destroyer. Yes. Ancient micro batteries. Okay. Drives. I think we'll give you shield capacitors if we can hold them. Save. Yes. You will also take shield capacitors if you can hold them. Save. Yes. You cannot hold them. And you cannot hold them. All right. That is a full fleet upgrade. Let's do that now. Nice. Nice, nice. More of our ancient weapon technologies being mounted to our ships, which is pretty spectacular, to be fair. Still waiting. Our research was interrupted by a disturbance in the fabric of space. A being larger than a battleship suddenly phased into existence. It was immediately surrounded by darting and seemingly playful hatchlings. Given the larger creature's physiological similarity, it is reasonable to assume it is a mature version of the species. Initially wary of our presence, it was reassured by the friendliness of the young, who continued to frolic around our vessel without care. The creature lingered for a few hours before a new rift in space appeared in the outer atmosphere, wrangling together its charges. The adult guided them inside and passed into another dimension. The wake of their passage left behind waves of spatial disruption, resulting in a large concentration of astral threads. A remarkable life form. Really cool. It's like really, really cool. Nice. What is the new action? Summon dimensional fleet. Summon a powerful fleet from a place and time unknown. They can remain in our dimension for up to 10 years. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Where is our science lady? She was down here, right? Yeah, right there. So she should head over. It's actually up here, isn't it? The new one. And do this. Explore the astral rift. Zip over there using our gateways. This is neutron launchers. Particle lance. We don't really need particle lance. Part of me wants to do the shields just because even though we won't ever use them, it might be good to just pass them out. Get them done. Let's do basic cloaking fields. Do a flip. See if that gives us something new. Oh yeah, take the science. Okay, Forge World should build the rest of these that it can build. Cosmic Alteration, interesting. This is a tech world. You can build this up here, I think. Yes, Grand Hollow Hall. Do that as well. Let's see. We were going to go to this. Where is our first ecclesiastic world? The very first one we built. This one. We're going to upgrade this 3 times. That should put it on par with the capital, right? The capital is level 3 as well. Wait, what? I didn't know we didn't upgrade them. That's interesting. Pacing cloaking device is now finished. Let's grab research station output. Society is now finished. Let's grab the ancient shield overcharger. Is this okay? Actually, no, we should, because it's here, and it's rare. We don't need any of these things. Guess we could just do carrier operations to see if we can get something else that we need. We did it. We have connected our capital to the capital of the humans. The needful has been done. Great. This needs to get to be, I think it's these 70, so this needs to get to 80 before we can build another fleet. Carrier operations is done. Swarmer missiles are useless to us. We could do advanced destroyer hulls. Things here we might actually do. What is this? Dimensional artificing. Should we just do this to see what it does? I think so, because I haven't really played with the astral stuff that much. Like I did the start, but I never did much after that. Government, edicts. I didn't think that through. I didn't know the lock was coming off. Well, nobody's exploring in there yet anyway. That is annoying. That's annoying. We'll put it back up as soon as we can. Nobody's really in there right now anyway. Oh, never mind. The Norani, not only are they in there, but they have pretty much claimed it. That's fine. We don't really need it. We weren't going to claim it anyway. But that does mean we have to put a lockback on it so that people don't use it to attack us. She's still in there exploring? Yep, she is. Or at least she's exploring someplace. And hey, all these populations that are being sold into slavery are money for us, right? I mean, they're populations for us. That's a good thing, right? They can come home. What are we gonna build here? Commercial zones? I'm actually surprised how fast they took this over. I mean, I wasn't going to, so again, it doesn't matter, but I'm really surprised by it. Multi-dimensional analysis. Let's see what we should do next. Building cost down, ion disruptors, tachyon sensors, quantum field manipulation, check. If I look at what we can build here, we can build hyper relays. Got those already everywhere that we need them. Major orbitals, minor orbitals, habitat complexes, Dyson swarm array, and arc furnaces. Now, if we look at what we've already built, wait, I don't have no structures. I do have structures. Anything molten in here? Not really. Let's see, where would this little solo system with nothing in it? No, it's just asteroids. Down here, oh, that is a molten world with a molten moon. There you go. Get in there. Get in there. I find myself wondering if I have... There's a lot of jobs here. It's fine though, right? Yep, it's fine. It's this. Advanced destroyer hulls. Pause that. Rare crystals. Autonomous mining. Do rare crystal manufacturing. Still haven't seen megastructures. Not that we have the influence for it anyway. We're looking for his dimensional lock. They're definitely using the L gate to travel back and forth here. Library, destruction, dimensional dump. Okay, ancient shield overcharge done. Penal colonies, we don't really need those. Do effective bureaucracy, I think. It's generator world is not auto, so we'll have to do that. And then upgrade you. Just this, rare crystal manufacturing, armor hardening. Reactive armor, interesting. To improve strike craft. Holy, someone likes to sell us and the consumption. I guess we gotta watch that. We gotta get on the consumption's back too. You know, we gotta have their back as well. Can't let them be abandoned to the fate of slavery. It's not really what we would do. More slaves. Oh no, they're gone. That was the same one. Okay, we are surrounded by garbage. So this is a dumping ground. Bring it aboard. Give it aid. Inside a spacecraft, we find an unknown organism lying dormant. Bring it aboard. Recover its gear. No. Give it aid. Of course, we give it aid. Okay, quantum field manipulation. Detection array, I suppose. I wonder how the Great Consumption feels about the fact that we've transformed many of their kind into us. And they're still cordial. Most people out here seem to be relatively fine with us. That's okay. Founded that new colony. Oh, who died? Goldweed has died. Goldweed has died. Launch the deceased into space. Goldweed is gone. With that, we're going to bring the end of this episode. The first of the great old ones has died. He lived 199 years. Feels strange that we're going into this, one of the most difficult times in our species history, and we're going to be having all new recruits. With the death of Goldweed, there was a push by the officials in the spiritualist caste to continue to hold the position of purist, but the scientific caste rallied, and the candidate put forward for victory would be Burgundy Germination, the only Soli who, in less than 10 years, would remember the first days of the Empire's faster-than-light era. Launch the deceased into space, let the masses mourn. We will launch them into space. They can ride the storm one last time. Goodbye, Goldweed. It is time for an election. Feel like we're putting Burgundy Germination in charge. I think it's the most logical thing since he is eternal. He's also a vibrant storyteller. This guy, he's had such a life. Yeah, we're gonna start losing people. That is just the first of many. All these people who are in their 90s are gonna start ticking soon. They're all ticking time bombs. It's hard to believe that there's going to come a point in time where the only one of the first generation left is the immortal. You know, that's got to be intensely sad. You know, contrarian in the extreme, terrifying honey, Burgundy root, 193 years old, 2 years and he starts making checks. All right, thank you for watching, and hope you join us in the next one. Goodbye for now.